Oh, my fucking back. Oh, I'm already live. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. How's everyone doing? I do hope that y'all had a nice couple of holidays. Man, the year's almost over. Will this be the last year stream of the year? No, I still have a couple of days.
Entering standby mode.
Let's see, the next... I think the last stream of the day... No, not the day. Of the year will probably be Monster Hunter. Or I could do something else. That's actually a good question. What should I stream on my last stream of the year?
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia.
Let's see, let me just add my channel first. There we go. Had the wrong settings on.
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia.
I have to keep an eye on the deployment of guards at all times.
Let me just... Oh, I have to change my tags. Oh, my fucking back.
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia.
I have to keep an eye on the deployment of guards at all times.
There we go. Now should be... Oh! Hey, Keelys! How you doing? Okay, let's see. I think Marcus was... Yeah, this way. How have your holidays been? I gotta love that smooth, chill jazz of Fontaine. Wait, is this jazz? Cut a virus. The specific one or a general one? Been sick for a week. A new one. I do hope you recover. I do hope you recover soon. Not the big C. Ah. So, I've been kind of messing around in Genshin. I've not done the film quest yet, because you said that there would be spoilers. However, I did do a banner, and I got something fun. I got the Mist Splitter. Yeah, it really does look cool. Ooh, it already deals more damage than my other blade. Nice. Yeah, I do like how it looks. Okay. Geronimo!
Hello. How may I help you?
We're looking.
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
I thought her name was Catgirl for a second.
I will let him know right away.
But no, it's Kalkani. Kalkani? Kalsani? No idea how to pronounce it. I legit thought her name was Catgirl for a couple seconds. After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh,
What's up, old man?
It's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Seriously, what are her sleeves for? They're not even connected.
You were at the Opera House too?
Wait, was he?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew
Ah.
it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the
Phrasing.
Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Ooh.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel,
Understandable.
you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that
Oh.
what you're investigating now?
What a coincidence.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and
Do you have
what
friends on
makes
the
you
other
say
side?
that?
We were attacked on Arrhenius by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not
Ooh.
for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here.
Oh, it was
talking
not
to you right
vigilance.
now.
Paimon just was hungry.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
I was having a nice
Alas,
nap.
It seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Oh,
Thank
this
you,
is nice.
Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
Does he?
About that. Sorry.
That sounds like a no.
My age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Okay.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Aw.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
Is he Navia's
All my
sugar
wealth
daddy?
comes from Callus's patronage and support.
Oh.
I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Oh, never mind. Information regarding Marcel. I feel there's another trial coming up. Where do you want me to... Oh, just there. That's easy enough. Going fast.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
Huh. Who says the most sus?
Sounded particularly suspicious.
Any conflicting statements?
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then
Something's
my father
wrong with
wouldn't
what
have
he just
needed
said,
to
ain't it?
investigate the case for so many years.
Well,
Anyway,
one
even
of
though we
them
didn't make a
might be,
breakthrough,
but I'm
we
not
still
sure
could
which
tell
one.
What we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Okay, Marcel said a gunshot, but there were two. Were there two gunshots? It's been a week since I looked at this case, but... Yeah, he is old, but that is a good point. Let's start with Jacques Motif.
Ah, you're right. Florent mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
Right!
If I had to
They didn't
guess,
mention... Wait,
he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
understandable.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
I thought Hans shot first. If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
A gun is loud. Could he guarantee his safety after killing Kalia? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Hey, hero.
Jack
How were your
probably
holidays?
already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father.
So it's the fault of the third person.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
A game theory. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Besides, Jock, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
True, that is not something you can sweep under the rug that fast.
That we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But
Alice were
who
right.
among
Starting to
the
get
three
accustomed to doing
suspects
jigsaws
would have
with my
the
mom.
ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
But okay, it wouldn't. Marcel has a lot of funding. Do I have a? Can I press? Okay, Thierry was the cop. Florent was the guy with the beard. Okay, Marcel has a lot. You got forced into the right option. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, but I'm trying to solve it. That was with trials. Yeah, it is kind of a linear story. Okay. But it's still fun to solve. Okay. Let's see. Privately owned Gardamex. They'd be fun. Had a lot of food. Kind of a crick in my neck. I'm gonna go for Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Oof, hope your neck gets better. Yeah, hope to. That's more my, shoulder area. Yeah, maybe it was someone else.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But
That's not right.
I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Well, I was wrong 2 times, so if this wasn't a linear story, I would have been fucked.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
We've met a god who's poorer than him.
Who could it be?
I think... Damn Paimon. Okay, let's see. Oh, I missed one piece of investigation. 3 gods. I'm pretty sure A is loaded. Now that she's actually the god of wisdom, I think Nahida will also get money. Oh, Zhongli, I was included. I don't think Raiden is actually broke. Okay, fair point. Fair point. Okay, let's see. Marcel's the leader of the confrérie years prior. The confréries and Spina de Rosilla are always maintained. In fact, the case is quite foggy. He's willing to defend Navia. Don't remember where it was stated. Don't own her. Alright. He provided that... Okay. He mentioned that Callus did not have a gun with him when he went out.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Wait.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered.
Yeah, but he
When
trusted
laid
these
out
folks.
His case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs,
Okay.
has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us,
Okay.
and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Wait. Couldn't it be Malus?
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Oh yeah, the base where they produce the synth.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Wait,
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
but
No,
I'm not from
here
Fontaine,
you
so
are.
even if they start spraying...
I've been looking for you.
What's that?
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards?
I
Did
think so,
something
yes.
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Oh?
We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't
Oh?
that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
They got child!
What? Is that someone you know?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how?
Sugar Daddy?
None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. was
Zhongli's
strange
Sugar
about it,
Daddy, to
so
be exact.
I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Again.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand.
Isn't that
Well,
like
partner?
20?
What do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
He bought the title of Sugar Daddy. Okay, let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Irenaeus while I go investigate that place. Yeah, I'm okay with my combat abilities, and even if they have primordial water, I'm not from Fontaine.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're
And
right.
I'm gonna be a
This is
crowbar.
our best opportunity.
my
All right, then.
shoulder.
Let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Try to stall.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
Yes, Malus was the old butler.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
Suspect analysis. Combining the... Okay.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
I'm trying to get that bird. Wait,
Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better than what is wetter. Just take it from me. One second, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Oh, I have to do it in a specific angle. Damn it!
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base.
How are you talking underwater?
Seem out of the ordinary at all.
Okay, holding my breath, I understand. But how the fuck are you talking underwater? Damn forced cutscenes. Sure, we find inside would be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Meanwhile, inside the opera eclipse, because Paimon.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
Fair.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name.
You battle
Is that
slut!
right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
He's insane, isn't he?
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
He doesn't care about the law.
Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House.
She does.
Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
Ah, you battle slut.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol.
He is!
I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Oof.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all
The
these
only reason
rules
he's sitting
and
down is because,
procedures anyway.
ooh, this sounds
So
fun.
I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
Put on
You
some
may take
pants.
a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia.
Wait, he's
who
still
is
a
the
suspect.
person
Why
you'd
is he
like
allowed to sit
charge
down?
instead?
That person is...
Wait. Suspect analysis.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
Huh.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Ooh.
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me
Well,
remind
because
you,
they
Miss
switched
Navia,
places.
that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And
Oh yeah,
if
she
the
accepts.
charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation.
Wait, what about
Knowing this,
Farina?
Do you still wish to charge this man?
She did the same thing. What kind of punishment did she get? Did you take away her macaroni? Did you confiscate her pasta?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial. Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Wait, when you say smacked bottom, do you just mean the backside, or do you mean the entire person being a bottom?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on.
Supple man.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful.
Ooh.
Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Oh, that is...
In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uh-huh.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Oh, Akiris, you're right. They did hear 2 gunshots.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
So they only found 1 bullet hole.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
He wanted to be parried by a filthy
Callus was
casual.
defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Uh-huh.
These are the known facts about the case.
Okay. But Marcel only heard one gunshot.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Except the script.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the Primordial Sea.
I wonder where the Primordial Sea is. Alright. Two shots. Okay, let's see. Okay, one second. Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. We can conclude that there's only one person who can have a large number of garnaments in this possession. One second. When,
Something's not right.
No, I thought that was the one.
Think from...
Okay, one second. Come free of... Okay. Okay, when the guards arrived... Where do I put... No, I have to put one of them...
Something's...
Okay, one second. Primordial seawater. The first shot must have missed. No? Okay, one second. Wait! Clothing of an unknown person.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay. Okay, that explains the second shot. I was gonna expect that one to be there.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Okay, so dissolved people look different. Okay. Okay, let's see. Two gunshots who had a motive to kill. No, wait.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered, and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility, and had sent out another assassin.
Okay.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water.
Man, Callus looks fancy with that collar.
Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Hell yeah. Successful refutation. Let's go!
happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
It's called Primordial Sea. It has been around for a long
It
time.
also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Look at this Ace Attorney motherfucker.
If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
I may not have the evidence.
She tried to convict me with less evidence, woman.
If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Also makes sense.
Second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described...
She's in long hair mode.
Why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case.
True.
My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice.
Also fair. Oh. From the start of the story, she had long hair. Really? I thought she was in short hair mode from time to time.
What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
Okay.
Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Is that how you pronounce it? Also, goddamn, those buttons are just holding on.
Or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted.
Okay, I can see she's gonna be an Electro character. Oh, if she gets released, I'm gonna use Miss Splitter on her.
Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live, or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I'm just enjoying the voice
However,
acting
Miss
here.
Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Oh,
right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait,
Bruh.
weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
Oh?
In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots.
Okay.
And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified.
Okay.
The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
I think we're going to only release this in 2 patches.
That's why you
Ooh, I'm gonna save up.
Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one.
We got a drip marketing for the next patch.
Even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events?
Next one is the one that's in the event, right? She's a pole arm user.
On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Do we have the technology?
Know what she can say to that.
Oh, Cloud's
I know that
retainer!
even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
Oh.
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Oh.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Wait, why did this tales already skip?
You'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Oh.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Of course, this fucker is from Snezhnaya.
Guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
That is enough to convince you guys.
Your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Oh, this motherfucker.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them.
The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
Ah, damn, she's belonging to the people.
Whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Vacher. Oh, yeah, that card.
So you do know that name?
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Why would you be
I
surprised?
was waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier. Oh, we put a objection. Fontaine, jump. That was a very disappointing jump. Damn it, Linné. Sorry, Lynette. Dwarf Resurrection? Hold up. Hi. Do.
Busted.
Killing some robots.
Surprise!
Get us two down. Please give me your gear. You could have at least given me your gears.
Gotcha.
Going up.
The floor is going up.
We've done that before, Paimon. It's called an elevator.
This mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Paimon, we've been in elevators before. Okay, let's see if I've skipped any potential, any clues or loot. Wait. I'm gonna try something. Whee! Okay, nothing happened. Was worth a shot though. Make it, make it, make it, make it! Ah, just in time. If in doubt, always check gamer logic. Exactly! Okay, I just love the aquatic...
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Okay, let's see. If I was a Hoya forest designer, I would put it over here. Guess I was wrong. Oh. I'll be taking that. The fact that this is glowing might mean I can break it. Okay, not like that. Oh! That'll do. Okay. Is it... Oh, more water. Yeah, that will get you. That will get you up there.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Whee! I love the little fountain, that little dolphin dive that Fontaine swimmers use. Hello again.
Incinerate!
Paimon, seriously. Ow. Rude!
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Surprise!
Hi, motherfucker.
Motion to compel.
Oh, wrong button. Can people still hear me?
Over here.
Oh, there's more.
Busted.
Oh, wrong move.
Boom, boom.
When in doubt, cat in the hat. Bye-bye. I'll be taking that though. Any hydroculuses? Nope, doesn't seem like it. More water! And this place is just... This is probably my favorite water-based temple so far. You know what?
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
You know what? Genshin has done something that not a lot of games are able to. They made a water level fun. Wait, did I come? Oh yeah, I just was here. Oh, wrong button. Ah, didn't make the jump. Anything I have to kill? You may be right on that one. Wait, can I go in the water? Ah, no. Door of Resurrection. Any little bits? Nope. Okay. Easy enough. Anything fun down there? Only certain death. Get left fucked. Ow, you prick. Ah, you prick. The second amendment has not even been invented yet in this world. I should have used that for these fuckers. Ow, ow, ow. One down.
Gotcha.
Nope, stop it. Could you not? You missed.
Quietly now.
Over here.
And they really want me to use Aqua Traveler because he is the light elements. Numo? I forgot what the secondary elements were called. Okay, I came from that way. Things are going south. Man, if this is the base of a drug use, how many plants for need? I'm gonna go gourmet with the neighbors.
Made it to the innermost sanctum.
Ooh.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia. What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Wait! Kidnapped ladies.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Oh, they belong to the victim.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
At least the remains.
They were turned into water. And
Wait, where?
The boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, they looted before we do it. Now, what will this tell me?
Over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Nerd.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea.
Oh.
Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Oh, damn. Ah. Oh, I also bought this wooden clock. Then I'm probably gonna build one of these days. Just for shits and giggles.
Sorry,
Paimon, calm down.
Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
Really?
How could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Science!
The rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the research is to save his lover, a woman called Vignier, who was dissolved. We get to see hands and face, and ooh, interesting thingamajig.
So that's why he did all of these experiments.
Huh.
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over?
Science!
That's insane!
And there's another name. Wait, Vache.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Was he the one? He's the researcher. Oh, the plot thickens.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
He signed off a bunch of the experiment records. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignier.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
Wait, did he dissolve his lover, or...?
It's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
I was right, there is no way to get undissolved. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Okay, so... Vignier is probably close to age of Nadia. Did he take... Wait. Did he, Marcus, take someone's identity? Anything over here? Bottles.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
Hey, Paimon, want to sell some drugs?
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink. Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
I mean, to be fair...
Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Paimon? Okay, it's probably because the raw product looks pretty much like the ingredient. And you would not want to feed the thing that dissolves them straight to the people who dissolves them. Well, let's get wasted.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Synth. A popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer of these cereal characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Okay. Is this... I found a natural lava lamp.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
This must be the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth, and that special water is the main ingredient.
Wait. What was it about water rising?
If you
Pretty
dilute it
lava
with
lamp.
normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human.
Well, a French human.
Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Wait, we have a camera, don't we? Why aren't we taking pictures? Oh, nope, that's the fruit. Camera, special camera. Ah, can I use the camera here?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case, if I'm being honest.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Oh.
That should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yeah. Has the camera, Paimon insists on writing down everything. Paimon's a nerd.
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand.
Haha! The power of the eye patch!
To make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
So he did figure it out.
Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
I mean, smart.
Seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Now we just have to match the handwriting.
They're all just so evil.
I think I need to get like a massage gun from the action. Is there more?
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
Who really is this Vacher?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago.
So, Vacher is Marcus, or is Marcus
To
Vacher?
the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
It's honestly, it's clever, but not clever enough.
Sure thing.
Okay, what did we forget? I got the bookshelf. Check. Did I overlook anything? I got the miscellaneous objects. Got the bottles. Got the experiment table. What am I overlooking? What happens if I wanted to jump in. Okay, examine the bookshelf. Hello? No, nothing hidden behind here. Wait. Oh, right, I have a clue vision. Wait.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything.
After some time of looting.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Paimon, priorities!
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vacher's lover's name?
Yeah, we got her. Oh.
Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too.
A list of baby
Paimon
names.
feels even worse for her now.
Is she Marcus's mom? I cannot read that.
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was
Marcus?
Marcel.
Oh, I've been saying his name wrong the entire time.
Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Vinier's grown son?
Okay, I was not expecting him to be the son. I figured it out.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
After playing the final piece of key evidence, you race back to the Opera Epiclese.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
But so,
I
is he
was
from
waiting for you to say that.
Objection!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
By the power of
Just
plot
how
convenience!
You intend to flout the rules of this court?
As many as we need.
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Alright, what is the setup? You say you never heard of Vacher. But I know the truth. You are little Vacher.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Wait. So he's not the son.
We've investigated your lair. We already know everything.
So I was scared he is Vacher.
Your lair was dissolved. You kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
You say
And
that,
with
but...
that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
Yeah.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
It was that shitty mustache!
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
I still think it's what a shitty mustache.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
A little bit.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one
The end does not justify the means, old man.
No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
I mean...
Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
If he's gonna spit on people...
Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
His first option was suicide?
And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me.
Yep.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. A promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier.
I'm gonna give him a swirl in the fountain.
Yeah. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against
really does
Mr.
drive a person to
Tartaglia
madness.
no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Damn it, child.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Neuvillette proceeds to review and
The
compile
man now
evidence.
known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier.
Okay.
During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life.
Hold up. If he could have at least brought the adventurers there to prove the water at least exists.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson.
Poisson.
During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet.
Okay.
Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method.
Wait, why Linny,
However,
though?
his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
I feel like we're still missing a few things here.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
I mean, that's...
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people, and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh?
This feels...
Are you okay?
Too easy.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah.
This feels too easy for somehow.
It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
And you got blue-balled, child!
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal?
Yeah.
Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This
No.
has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Wait.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Yeah.
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Wait, what?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
The hell?
What's with this verdict?
Hold
Is your
up!
justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
First of all, good point. Second of all, that's racist.
Just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
What is going on?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
The fuck?
Please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Wait, he can fight now. Yes, I do enjoy saying that.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I got mine too!
Fuck him in the ass! Oh, the music though! Oh, even the barking there. Oh, this looks cool. I can see that, Paimon!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Subsection J, get fucked, boy. Oh, wow, we actually managed to hurt Moist the Dead, eh?
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
He just bodied him out of his foul legacy, my dude.
As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
I mean, okay, sure, he was still mid-transformation, but still, he bodied his ass.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Oh. Not sure! I'm gonna say no!
My dearest citizens, Did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court?
Yes!
Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap?
You already,
Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
Yes!
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation.
Moist Breath is digging herself into a pheromone
Everything
score.
that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Woman!
And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning.
Bullshit!
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time.
The fuck you talking about, Farina?
To understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
Yeah, don't listen to her.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
I mean, the last time you said that it took about 3 years to clear the guy.
Badly for him. We'll take your word for it for now.
Don't shut my
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff.
Yep.
So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Just not in this case. I saw a place to take a picture. How do I get up there? Wait. Yeah, how am I supposed to get up there? I saw a place to take a screenshot. Going through this door.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Kick him in the dick!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Sup?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop
Why does this
resisting
lead-
arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
There was a lot of time for him to
wait.
move.
I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
The fountain.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
If you're trying to say what I think you're saying, yes, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Honestly, I just took a nap in the fountain.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
You never checked, motherfucker!
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
Good
this
point.
Request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course. Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
What about the life you took?
Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Yes, they will. Fuck, I just agreed with them, didn't I?
I will grant your request.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about him.
Wait, I can give him a swirly in the fountain, can I?
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, first, before I go out, let me see if I can get to the top stage. Scamper, no! Scamper, yes! Yes, this is the way up here. Just gonna add this real quick. Ortis mécanique d'analyse cardinale. And... oh! You know what? He just wants to clap moist cheeks. There already is a saying for that. It's called getting his dick wet. Any other trophies? No. Okay, so before I go out, let's do a little bit of gacha. Because I think I do have enough for 10 of these. So I want all of you to send me your energy and wish for good waifus. I don't really have a ritual for now. Any husbandos and waifus? As long as they are good. Hopefully ka-ching. So pray to the mighty Elmo. Sending you good luck. Oh, fuck. All hail the mighty Elmo. Fuck! Ah, why did it have to be her? It's the wrong waifu, Grommet. It is the Chuny. Devourer of all sins. Increase Knight Rider. Throw her in the lake. I swear to God. Like, some people don't like Chi-Chi. I don't want a C6 official. Alcohol. Look at the doggy boy. Wait, can I wag his tail? Ah, no, it doesn't. This game does not have jiggle physics like that. Ah, doggy boy. Yeah. Is he a good boy? He's very loyal, yes. Cat girl. Wait, what did I need for you? Oh, right, I needed... You know, I could potentially later today to Taya's jiggle physics. Elaborate. Achilles, I want you to elaborate on that statement real quick. No jiggle physics with this one. Cat's in. Oh. Also idle. Fair enough. I did not account for the physics for idle animations. In that case, I'm gonna grab some water. Run and stop with characters.
Take it easy.
Alright, Marcel, time to give you a story. Vache, time to give you a fucking swirly.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element. Honestly, I just took a fucking nap.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
You should be able to hear it.
Vache.
Oh shit, he did.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Wait.
Vinier, it's me. It's me, Vache.
Vache? Vache.
I'm here. I'm here. Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you.
Ah, no swirly for you.
I'm here for you.
Wait for it.
Wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Careful about what? It's mistakes.
Is that you? It's me, Vache. Vinier.
I just got a lot of women for you.
Vache, why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
I was unable to give him the message, by the way. Sorry about that.
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this?
The truth is, I've been fucking the milkman, Vache.
I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
The moist
If
milk.
not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
The fuck?
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
The man is underwater, but he's getting burned.
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Oh.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
Wait. Wait. All of the water converses here. Meaning, all of the girls he dissolved are here. He might still be getting a swirly, though.
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
Oh no.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm a...
Time to live with my consequences.
The only one I am not is Vignier.
Oh.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Ooh.
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Ah, good point.
I...
Don't have a rebuttal!
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved.
Oof.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Oh, that's why she said not to look for her. Oh. I should have given him the message. To be fair, I didn't know he was Fauché. Not my fault. Looks like I didn't meet Fauché Vignier back then either. They must have been wanting me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. She can't hate me.
Yeah, don't
Let me see
look
her.
for me means
Please.
don't fucking look
Have
for
mercy.
me. Did you have mercy?
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Forgot to give him the message again. Sorry.
On top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Vache! 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 Drown.
Oh. We gave him that swirly, everyone! Later, the guards find the culprit of the serial disappearance of young Marcel appeared to have lost his soul. You can see that. Several days later. Oh yeah, nothing beats the pure rage of a woman. These were at least 25 of them.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
I've seen you run from here. Sorry, from Sumeru to here. How are your legs killing you?
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
And the food you provide her.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Seine.
Poisson?
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
I mean, still holds one, goddammit!
Everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
Did I eat yet?
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
That turned out well, as they could have.
Oh, by the way,
I'm gonna look for
I ran
food.
into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there.
My shoulders are still
there.
there.
No way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah. Way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't
Giggity.
take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
You could have at least named it something
Lean on
less
my
edgy,
friendship to get me
Charlotte.
to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Oh crap, you probably
Anyway,
should have told
I
her.
told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Thank you, Navia.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Hi, Kit Kat.
And in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh my.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide.
I've
I
shipped
wanted
people
to
for
thank
less.
her.
I don't have...
There's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Are you actually cooking bacon? No, I'm not. I'm just eating like chunks of candy. I do have bacon in my fridge, though.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Hero, guess what?
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me.
Oh, that's nice to hear that you have your cat
without you,
emotes back.
There might not have been
Sorry
such
to
a
hear that you
positive ending.
haven't been able to eat for 2 days,
In that
Achilles.
case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Poisson?
You're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Wait, I can fast travel. I don't care about time. Poisson.
This is where my father's grave is.
What?
To be perfectly honest, even I
Been a rough
haven't been
Christmas.
back here for a long time.
Wait, where was the memorial service?
There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Who's there?
Isn't that Nervalette?
Oh.
Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Is Sanusi still stuck with I'm gonna check.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
There's still some cheese in it.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur
wait.
Nervalette.
He's not human. Is he like an adeptus or
Why did you come to Poisson?
Poisson?
Well, ever since that day,
Holy suit, I
continued
have
to question
autocorrect.
over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh,
Yeah, about
rather than
that.
It's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things,
That is the problem.
Or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
You really are not human, are you, Nervalet?
Stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong.
Nervalet, you do not understand the value of shits and giggles.
If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself.
Can we get much higher?
Why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner.
Oh, there's my remote.
This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Why does autocorrect not work now?
You're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh?
I'm pretty sure it's cold-blooded.
That reminds
Literally.
me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Nervalet seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Yeah. Following Navia and Nervalet, you'll play side to Callus.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you probably should not have tried to eat the roses.
Huh?
Bye, Achilles. Hope you recover soon.
That was a thing? But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Walk.
Oh, no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Oh, crap, she doesn't get sarcasm.
Anyway, Nervalet is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Wait. Okay. I noticed that now that Nervalet is a lot calmer, it is also not raining anymore. What's up, Moist Dada?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Indeed.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Yeah, I need to find my sister.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine.
Two of them!
It would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Okay, about Child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
Damn it.
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
What?
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce
it's because the others are racist.
Indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Have you now?
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice, from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored.
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own.
Yeah,
we just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though.
Oh, is she the Mr. Satan of this universe?
Tricks of bravado and drama. While we do
Yeah,
intend to
she
get
is.
to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
Or I have to break him out at some point.
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Don't worry, he's already fucking rich.
The only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there
Probably.
anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes. The reason we came to Fontaine, my sister.
Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Well, you're saying I'm the
If
only
she ever stepped
traveler
foot
with
in
blonde
Fontaine,
hair.
I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there
Somehow I doubt
anything
that.
else you'd like to ask me about?
About the water of the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Yeah, I feel there's
Truthfully,
more
that name
going
is
on.
already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
Oh?
Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Like slimes.
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Yeah, we found the
What
source.
Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Or a leak.
So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Yeah, there is something I don't get yet.
Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Oh god, are they... Oh, something fun about Neuvillette. People are just comparing him to an otter. So about the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately
An otter,
summarize the
yes.
version you've heard?
That's right. It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
Ooh, the former
A
Archon.
prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved.
True.
We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs.
So if this
Speaking
water
of the
wasn't
prophecy,
as high as it is now,
Farina has also
was
always
Fontaine
taken
just a
it quite
mountain?
seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
Oh, cool.
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Nope.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, that's it.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
I do like his voice.
To Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur.
Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Yeah.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Wait, why did I have to talk to Catherine? Now let's see what options I have. Trickling purity. The movement speed of rising water bubble will be decreased by 30% at duration. Okay.
Take it easy.
Wait. I'm gonna try something stupid. Please don't flee, please don't flee, please don't flee. No! Ah, I should have caught him. The birds escaped. How about you? Ah, the birds escaped again. 1 second. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, brilliant!
Just healing a little bit. Try the mating call.
Yeah. You can.
Not what I wanted to summon, but okay.
Gotcha. Motion to compel.
Perish. And die in a ditch.
Quietly now.
Man, I'm not letting him do anything. There we go.
Remarkable condition.
I'm just gonna loot this island real quick. And where does this lead me? Whee! Man, I'm moving fast. Where am I even going? Oh. That's this fuck boy. Why here? Okay, I saw a building I'm gonna explore real quick. I think it was around here-ish? I'm just gonna grab some power real quick. Now, where did I see that building? Look at those guys just vibing. There we go. Get some primogems. Oh, there's the building. Did I already open it? Looks like I did. Man, imagine just having an office like this underwater. Sure, your paperwork would get wet all the time, but the view is amazing. I'll be taking those. Oh, now where am I supposed to go? I think I'm go here. Okay, sounds like some kind of argument going on. Wait, Steambird? A mini from Mesh. Let's take up to the office. It's the caps. What kind of attitude is that, Editor Jank? What sort about your attitude, Agent Telechard? I'm helping you with a problem here. I love them, Lucy. And did I ask for your help? Okay, what are you two arguing about? Well, good timing. Let me explain. I'm Agent Telechard from the Mesh's Fontaine. I'm investigating a case at the Steambird. Oh, look, that's me. You're not a cop. But this amateur keeps interfering with my deductive process. I mean, it's kinda odd for an amateur to advise a professional. I was merely suggesting that she not jump to any conclusion. She barely started investigating and she already decided I'm the killer. It's defamation, I tell you. No, but I'm small. True. It does sound like defamation. But it's important to find... Wait, killer? The fuck happened? It's possible that an unfortunate newspaper employee has been, you know... It's so sad. What do you mean, you know? He's missing, that's all! Even if he's just missing, you're still mixed up with this. And that's because you drove him away, didn't you, Editor Jank? J'accuse! Let's paint the scene. An idealistic young reporter finally gets a job with the newspaper of his dreams. He yearns to fight for the evils of society with the power of his pen. But to his dismay, he discovers the newspaper is as corrupt as anything else. Black of ink, black of heart. Variable stories are ignored in favor of puff pieces about popular music. His ideals are met with lies, his dignity trampled upon. Oh, such a sad story. Have you ever read The Steambird? Until finally, one night, he awakens from a nightmare upon a tear-sodden pillow and decides to flee the place that shattered his dreams. Okay, are you a novelist or a bad... Sorry, are you an investigator or a bad novelist? You're kind of like a crow. So, Editor Jink, is it true, behind this disappearance, you are his boss, are you not? Can't you deny all responsibility? Agent Telechard, your imagination knows no bounds. May suggest your hand in a badge and take up a job at a newspaper. We also publish fantastical stories, you know. Fantastical? Yes, my deduction is entirely plausible. You're making a lot of leaps there. Agent Telechard, let me clarify. The missing employee is Sir Arthur. Ring any bells? Sir Arthur? My parents heard that name before. Sir Arthur is the Steambird that gives the Steambird its names. The case is about a robot bird. Oh, that's Sir Arthur. The one who stands by the door announcing the news. Yes, so a Steambird can neither walk nor fly. If I failed to see how I could have driven it away. Wait, bless you, logic! Shouldn't you have mentioned that before? Do you have something against me? You're the one who turned up and started accusing me of murder. If anyone has an axe to grind, it's you! Oh. Do stop bickering. The important thing right now is to find Sir Arthur. Yeah, Paimon's right. Oh, that's definitely me when I'm wrong. Editor-in-Chief Hugh Freeze. Agent Curve, you've returned. Thank you for your help, Shunk. You may go now. Finally. Editor-in-Chief. Editor-in-Chief, you say, hello, and who is this? Hello, Satar. Paima, this is... Hello, all. I am merely Curve, Agent Telushar's assistant. Wait, you can talk? Like Sir Arthur? No, Agent Curve is a special investigation drone belonging to the Masseuse Fontaine. It's remotely operated by someone back in the office. Isn't that the case, Agent Telushar? Huh? Oh, oui. Yeah, that's the case. I didn't know Fontaine had such advanced technology. I actually did. Well, unfortunately, it isn't the time to bring you up to date to our advances. Much as I would enjoy doing so. Right, I need now to help getting Sir Arthur back. Why? But you only got two professional You got one professional investigator and a Melusine. Yeah, this is our case. Okay, I see why you need our help. The thing is, Ancient Telusar, neither of you are official investigators with the Masseuse Fontaine, are you? Oh. Watch what you say. This is a Is that not her on uniform? As I understand, you were simply passing by and decided to start investigating of your own accord. I can imagine. I wonder if I should speak to the Masseuse Fontaine. Oh, no, there's no need. Okay, I admit it. Wait, you're in person. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. Well, to be honest, they're just agents who are a bit special. In any case, I'm grateful for Ancient Curve, who told me some very interesting things while we were interviewing local residents. Curve, you traitor! As you know, Agent Telusar, the muscle protocols require me to answer all of Editor-in-Chief's questions honestly. The muscle protocols? Is there some kind of customer service agreement? Those pesky protocols. I don't mean to offend, but Sir Arthur is of great importance to the team bird, and I would like to have more professionals in the case. Yeah, fair enough. You want us to join the investigation? Indeed I do. On behalf of the Steambird, I promise you will be rewarded. What do you think? I have no option to decline. Excellent. I hope you will work together. The newspaper will be most grateful. Okay, just don't tell me something we're on here on the sly. But you're playing hooky. Do we have to? Let the girl have a secret one, don't you? Maybe when I know you better. Okay, Curve, if we're teaming up, we should show them our notes. Please take these statements, which we took from nearby residents. We took them legally, don't worry. Oh, you guess we got any leads, then? Of course, they're good at their jobs. Alright, so next we should investigate the scene. Sir Arthur disappeared here last night, so there should still be clues around. Oh, another trial upcoming. I see near the docks. Wait, that's Rocher. The Steambird if you're miss... Oh, wrong button! Anything of... Well, shit, more time with moist dead and bread. Alright. Oh, right, the base is in the sewers. Darling, it's better when you can shit here. Just take it from me.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without
Don't
Silver standing guard,
jinx it.
Relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
We have a teapot with an amazing fuel Paimon.
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Paimon, why do you want to stay here?
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it. Like, you're a pretty slow reader. What do you mean just? They just got it. Wait, is it like chapters or an entire book?
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Yeah, that's, yes.
Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Paimon! Don't jinx
a
it!
blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Bullshit!
Most of the time anyway.
Beep. Hi, Stitch.
It's
How
an
were your
honor to meet you
holidays?
both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nourilette?
Good.
He wants to see us again already?
Ah, yes, Nourilette.
We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur
How was your
Nourilette
2
in
Christmases?
person.
Had good food,
but
and I made cookies.
Feeling about this.
Also, I kicked some people. I kicked some people asses in board games. Was it Monday? Yeah, I think that was Monday.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
We've been staying here for a couple days. Oh god, we need to shower. The stars shining in the depths. Okay, Traveler, I'm gonna disagree with you. This place actually looks pretty cool. But since we are in the sewers, I'm not sure about the smell. One second. Can I dive here? Okay, I cannot dive here. I think I'm stuck. I'm gonna look if there's like any treasure hidden here. Okay, I cannot explore the... Let's see what the Invalid has to say. One second. Nevelet, your god wants to speak to you. Wait, what day is actually the New Year? Is it on Sunday? Monday? Oh, hi, Most Daddy. Yes. Nevelet, your breath wants to talk to you. Also, we're here.
Neverlet, we're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing
I was monologuing.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given
We're already
that
here.
made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you
Smug
to do.
face.
However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Can we
The
decline?
situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
So about the PNT.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this...
Okay, I actually have started working on it again. Yeah, I actually have started working on it. Like, I fixed the face. The feet look decent. It is just the fingers and the backhands. Honestly, it is about 90% done. Just a little bit of details and then coloring.
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Okay.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
Oh.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea.
It's not my job.
Seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No.
Brat's mode
What
activates.
do? I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor.
She can
god
teleport!
of justice, who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Oh no. My dad's senses are tingling. Time for the meeting with the knave.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I
Wait,
assume
that's the
you see
knave?
it the same way, Miss Farina?
She's hot!
Lady Farina?
Ma'am.
Oh!
Mom.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
They actually do look pretty good.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
My dad.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Oh, both their eyes are crossed out.
The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine.
Oh, she looks really cool,
the children
though.
of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Sorry for the false accusations.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
Yeah!
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
I can smell the manipulation in her voice.
Regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes.
No.
It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries.
No, he does not.
That we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Indeed.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
And I apologize for that.
To happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal.
Oof.
Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
Oh, she has all the cards and she knows it.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there.
Wait, they don't?
Diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse.
Jailbreak?
However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Okay, so
the
what?
Knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon.
That is not a father, that is a mother.
We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Wait. She was already on her way here before Child got arrested, so... I sense a plot hook.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also notice that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Could the Knave be
Vibes.
threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Pasta? Macaroni?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
For now.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
I'm sorry, he did what now?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Have you seen how we're able to climb on any wall?
This information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So
friends is a strong word.
About before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance.
Okay.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
Okay.
The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
We're getting more plot with Sugar Daddy. Probably. We still have his vision. Yeah, we're getting more plot with Sugar Daddy. Wait, but why us?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Okay.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Elaborate.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
Okay.
The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
The fact that they position guards there makes it a prison.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Is it because we can
Correct.
scale any vertical wall?
I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Oh god, I'm going to go to jail.
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Well, since you are in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Platonically.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation.
Honey smuggling.
Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves.
On
I
Erinius.
will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
I have a teapot, don't worry.
Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Oh, miss.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
I have a shiv. Don't worry, Paimon. I got your back. Too late, Paimon.
Please do not worry.
No backsies.
Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find.
I'm on 1600 Primo Gems.
Eat another meal for a whole month. You're a treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Wait, the cake the knave made? Give me the cake. Where the cake at? Speaking of which, how many premium gems do I have? That's gonna make my much here. Okay, I don't have enough for 10 wishes yet. How much do I need? I don't have enough primo gems. Oh! I just can't believe it. Would someone really take a camera into the Maison? It's ridiculous. Everyone should know that this is how secrets get leaked. It's common sense. Oh, I thought for a second that was Marcel. If common sense was common, Monsieur Juan, then the Maison Gestion would simply disband tomorrow. I shall leave this to you. Have them sign the documents, just like I thought you, and return to me before the weekend. I still have to handle the expensive receipt. Kathy keeps hassling me about it. But Monsieur Royer, just who should I be looking for? I don't have an officer specifically in charge of cameras. I feel I need to run before they look at me. I trust your judgment. Now hurry and take care of this, so we can each really enjoy the weekend. I'm going to take care of other things. Hop to it, kiddo. The mustache man did have me thinking. Like, I thought for sure it was the other guy. Yes, sir, Monsieur Royer. What you doing? Huh? Oh, hello. No, you're not a member of the staff here at Maison Gestion. I'm currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask Mr. Cornelia. She's right over there. She'll provide a chair and a cup of tea. Please have a seat. Okay, what's the big rush? It's actually a simple matter, but dealing with it is quite complicated. The office I work in has received a notice instructing us to draft a letter to the other offices. The content was something like, staff are forbidden from bringing cameras into the Maison Gestion and taking pictures, except for work fair enough. The cup does sound nice. No, certainly not. No, cup does sound nice. If anyone really had to use the camera to take a photo of documents and it resulted in a leak, then this would certainly be confidential matter. However, maybe someone will use a camera to take a picture of documents in order to leak them is not a secret. After all, that is possibly a possibility that everyone is aware of. I feel dizzy. Okay, think about it this way. If you're guarding a secret, then the secret you're guarding certainly cannot be revealed. Okay. But the fact that you are guarding a secret itself may not be considered secret. Okay, I'm still following. After all, even if the fact that you are guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secrets of keeping Okay, that is where you lost me. I'm curious who's in charge of the matter. That is where this matter becomes complicated. There's no office in the entire Maison that is directly in charge with managing cameras. Office of Journalism, Office of Information Gathering, Surveillance. Mr. Semen says I could ask Mr. Jettino. But the work is related to confidential matter, and thus they should be the first to be made aware. And I lost interest in this thing. Place of the carries a thick notepad. Okay, let's look for... This is a personnel thing. That's exactly what I thought, but he had the explosive temper, and he is quite... I'm going to sleep. Night-night, hero! Wait, what time is it actually? One second. Let me out. Check something on my computer real quick. it is. Man, Fontaine really is a beautiful place. Like, just look at this archway. What even is the use of it? Where does it even go? Esteban. Lift is coming through the current floor. Man. Woman. What? What do you mean, woman? And the Clementine line, station main hall. Wait, Navia has a station named after her? Oh, good for her. Woman. Good night. Who the fuck are you?
Miss Chiori?
Oh! Should I play Genshin? I mean, it is very fun. You can explore, you can fight. I tried playing it with Gold, but since we are in completely different data centers, I don't know how to play together. Oh, wait, this is the event that I... Oh. I was not supposed to go here. Whoops!
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Don't worry about it.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
You're the one from Inazuma?
We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
The way Navia's wardrobe comes together is really exquisite. The concept behind... Yeah, Carrara.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a cat that had been unceremoniously dropped in a bucket of paint. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
If you want to collect waifus, then Genshin is amazing
like
for it. Oh right, this is from the film festival event.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film.
Okay, so which of you two gave
Budgets that
Ayaka
the
a
others
gun?
had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
I could probably just pay it.
Thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short
Sir,
amount of
I
time
use
won't
Primogems.
even be
I
able
don't
to
use
cover
mora
the
for
actors' fees.
anything.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
Yeah, let me pay for it.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Oh? Wait. Oh!
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Marcy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
It's them! Boba Man!
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet.
It is Big Clee.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way.
And socks and
Everything he
slippers.
described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
I do like her outfit,
Thank you
though.
so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Honestly, Ayaka is a great unit. And currently on the banner.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Shiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
Wait,
I
changed a
hadn't
lot.
realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier.
Hi.
I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Sup?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
What you doing?
Oh, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
By accident.
I ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
Yeah, you know how we are.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
Huh, that's what I would
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you.
Aw.
So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Oh, so you all know each other already.
Yeah.
My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this?
Blame the writers.
Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
I'll be honest, I honestly just randomly picked one of the floors. Welcome to Fontaine.
Oh, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
That's what
And
she
there's
said.
the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Probably. Honestly, I think I had the same reaction when I got here. Like, big buildings, how the fuck does this fountain work? Wait, how much... Speaking of fountains... Oh, right, I have to put in some chorus real quick. Do. Alright, just a couple more. At least I'm over half. Honestly, this seems like a good place to end it. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna throw Fischl off a church real quick. Okay, let me actually... before I toss the tuning of a building... Doesn't look like anyone I know is currently streaming. Hey, Stitch. Are you perhaps still there? I have a small question. Now, where's the tuning? Ah,
The
there it
threads
is.
of your fate lie in my hands.
let me toss all my least favorite characters in this.
My lance and crossbow are prepped and ready.
And what else do I not like? No, he's precious.
I guess the housework can wait.
Okay, let's see. I feel like I would survive jumping off that, but I don't think she will survive a fall from the church tower. Okay, where's the short? Ah, here. And climb. Nyeh. Huh. Man, everyone here in this current party is from Mondstadt except Thoma. Climbing up. Climbing up her. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, now I'm making progress. I was there. No! Okay, she survives that height. Waiting till the stamina's back. Damn it! Hey!
Descend once again.
Hallelujah. Okay. I'm gonna check real quick if there's actually is someone online for me to raid into. No. No, there's not. Well, to everyone, I'm still gonna stream this year, but if I don't see anyone else, and this is the last time you hear my voice, I'm gonna wish you a happy new year. So, to everyone who's still in chat, thanks for dropping in, thanks for popping by, it has been fun, bye bye!